Hello, this is a tarot card reading for all signs. This message is timeless, so it doesn't matter when I post this message. It could be from a year ago, and what really matters is when it showed up on your page or when you felt drawn to it. That's when it's a message for you, a sign for you. Keep in mind, this is a general collective reading, so you do still need to use your intuition to know if this message is meant for you or not. It's not a personal reading. If you do want a personal reading, you can purchase one on my website. The link is down below in the description box. It's www.bossasswitch1111.com. That's 4 ones. Okay, let's get into it without further ado and find out what is coming in for you. Spirits, what is this reading about? Is this love, money? What's going on in this particular reading? What's the main message? Can you tell us, please? Okay. So we have a masculine energy here. We have an emperor. Okay. And for me, the emperor is somebody who is, definitely stands in his power. And he's a leader. He's like a dad type or a boss type. But usually for me, the emperor is somebody who doesn't like feeling vulnerable and is really bad about opening up their emotions. I see a lot of mountains in the background, and it's very rocky in this picture. So I feel like in the past, you've probably had a lot of challenges with this person, a lot of obstacles to overcome. But I feel like this emperor is slightly different than the emperor that I would normally get. I feel like this emperor is now or will be in the future getting in touch with their shadow side, because this one's petting a black cat. And I also noticed that he's got this like deer stag crown on his head. So I feel like he's also starting to use his crown chakra. So I feel like this particular emperor might be going through a spiritual awakening soon. And just becoming more spiritual and doing more shadow work, which might open them up a little more. Plus there's this like scroll on the ground here, which is kind of like, I don't know if this is a map, but there's definitely these like constellation, like star constellations written on the map and stuff. So I feel like this is like divine information that he's receiving here. So that's very different than the typical emperor card that I get. Plus he's got this dog sitting next to him, which I believe represents like loyalty for me. So like, I feel like this person in the future, although they were hard to express their emotions in the past, I think in the future they're going to be doing their shadow work and opening up and maybe being more loyal. So congratulations. If there's some kind of emperor masculine energy that you wanted that from, I feel like this emperor is doing their shadow work and they're starting to receive divine information. Plus he's got this like, well, it's not really a wand, but what do they call it, a scepter or something? But it still reminds me of a wand. Like he's kind of like manifesting something. So yeah, and this particular energy being in your life, or at least whatever situations that you've gone through with this person, just them being in your life, all the situations you've had to go through and will go through with this person is part of your destiny. It's written in the stars. But there is also a need for you to just let the energy between the two of you flow through you. Don't try to control it. Just let it flow. There might also be a need for balance between the two of you, balancing out the energies between the two of you. We also have the Page of Wands. So I feel like this particular person wants to come in and make an offer to you, but it might be kind of immature. And since this is a Page of Wands, wands are very fiery and passionate. I believe this person has a lot of passion for you, and the offer might be very passionate, might be sexual even. But again, this person's either younger than you, or the offer will be immature, or they're immature, because pages are not quite kings yet. Even though he came out as the Emperor in the beginning, I believe that that card was just there to tell me that, you know, this person's not good about opening up their feelings, but yet because of all the imagery here, I feel like it's saying that they're starting to work on themselves. They're starting to do shadow work, which will help with that in the future. But, you know, we have this Page of Wands, so it's like he's on this journey. He's on this path of self-discovery, but he's also looking back at the past. And he does have a little wand there, so he is like manifesting. So just like I said here, he's got kind of this scepter that kind of reminded me of a wand. I feel like this masculine is on this journey. And I feel like this masculine may have felt stuck in the past, but he's going to have an aha moment because of the spiritual awakening he's going through, because of this divine information that he's receiving. It's going to help him to have an aha moment here and a new perspective. This is him having the spiritual awakening. Even though in the past he's felt locked up, he's felt bound, he's felt stuck, he's going to be freed. Even though there's, you know, kind of storm clouds in the back, I feel like those are going to be clearing. What else, Spirits? Anything else from this deck? Ooh, that one flew kind of backwards. There's two of them. Yeah, so exactly what I was saying, exactly what I just got done saying. And look at how stormy this picture is. Even though there's storm clouds, this person feels bound. You might even feel bound. Both of you feel bound in this situation and blindfolded. You feel like you can't see the truth. You don't know what to do. They felt the same way. But like I said, they're having an aha moment, which is going to clear those clouds. They're having a spiritual awakening. But this is just a confirmation of that. And like I said, this is like a masculine energy here, but this is like a feminine energy. So I feel like you both kind of felt like that. Their feeling stuck is what had the divine feminine feeling stuck here as well, and blindfolded. But the thing about it is, it's all up in your head. Look at how, you know, she's got these strings basically on her arms, but they're not very thick. She could get out of them. Plus, I see a little birdie here, so I feel like the divine feminine is going to be receiving some kind of a message. It could just be divine message. Well, no, I think it's going to be, it's probably going to be a message from this masculine. Or this masculine, at the very least, is checking the feminine out. So this is definitely probably a twin flame reading, starting to feel like it. But with the Page of Swords, this is somebody checking you out. He kind of wants to come in and save the day, but again, he's a page, so he's still kind of immature. He's still in his ego. He's not healed yet. He's still immature. So either this person is younger than you, or the offer's immature. I feel like it's more the offer. It's more, you know, just him. He's just immature. But there's lots of books here, lots of books and a little quill. So I feel like this person's been studying, maybe studying you. They're checking you out on social media. But they're also doing their shadow work as well. They're starting to, or they will be soon. That will be them in the future doing that. What else, Spirits? What else is happening in this particular situation as a whole? Can you tell me more, Spirits? Sorry, my voice is a little groggy. It's still kind of morning time. It's the best time for me to do these videos, but it's also a time where my voice is a little extra groggy. So we have Three of Wands. So this is like you or this person. In this case, you know, it's masculine energy. Is felt like they've done a spell or they've done a manifestation, and they're just waiting. They're just like, where is it? I mean, I did it. Where is it? But you don't see is underneath the surface. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm sorry. That is true. That is my definition for this card based on this imagery, but I'm also thinking about the Three of Wands too. This is also looking out at the situation and waiting for your ships to come in, and still, yeah, feeling like where is there progress? Yes, there is progress. So in this case, I do feel like, because it's like he's in this magic school and, you know, he's studied, he's done all this studying on how to manifest correctly or how to do the spell correctly. But, you know, he's done it. His little wand is lit up there. But he's also just waiting. Like, where, you know, like, is there progress? But yes, in my regular deck, it would be, again, looking out at the ocean and seeing these ships and wondering if the ships are coming in. Yes, they're coming in, but I see a lot of books here. So I feel like whoever this is, I feel like it's masculine energy, has, you know, studied a lot, or will be studying in the future and manifesting. And then they're just kind of like, okay, well, where is it? You know, and they're feeling stuck. But that card means that, yes, you know, the ships are coming in. It might also have something to do with making a decision, and might even have something to do with travel. What else, spirits? It's kind of way too many, but I'll take them. I mean, this card definitely is supposed to come out, because here we have, it's very similar. 4 of Cups, you know, very similar. He's sitting here and he's got all these books. He's in this library. He's done all this studying. There's books all over the place. There are books on the side here, books over here. And he's just like waiting, bored, just like this guy here. Very similar. Look at that. So this is definitely confirmation of that. Very similar cards. Done the manifestation, he's waiting. So in this case, it's the 4 of Cups. So it's like, just when you think nothing's happening is when the divine brings it to you. So this is just kind of, this card is now saying, okay, just when you think nothing's happening is when your manifestation comes in. So in this case, it's a masculine energy in the picture. So I feel like it's probably the divine masculine that was manifesting, the divine feminine. But at the same time, you know, I said earlier that the divine masculine, although they're manifesting this, they're coming in not healed, right? And this has been the kind of the twin flame story lately. It keeps coming out in a lot of different readings. It's kind of the storyline, and I see it again. It's, you know, the fact that they're not coming in healed. They're coming in, and it's like this guy over here is trying to like kidnap this divine feminine at knife point, and she's like trying to protect her inner child, and she's like protecting herself with this magic. So he's trying to come in, and he's trying to, you know, he's trying to approach her in a way that's not, it's just not healthy. It's toxic. You know, maybe he comes in sexual, and maybe he comes in acting like that's all he wants. He does not showing his emotions. And so that's not good enough for her. That hurts her inner child. So she's trying to protect her inner child here. And she's doing so magically as well. And then here I have the Queen of Cups. Now this is not what, and that's not what 6 of Swords usually means. Usually the 6 of Swords is moving into calmer waters. But in this case, it's not. It's, this person's done this manifestation. They want to come in, but they're going to come in sexual with this Page of Wands. Even though the imagery doesn't look sexual here, wands are fiery, they're passionate. But like I said, he's going to come in like the Emperor. He's not going to be showing his emotions, but he is going to soon be starting to do the shadow work and going through the spiritual awakening. And we have that confirmed by the Hanged Man as well. But yeah, he's like checking you out. He wants to come in. It's just, he's coming in at a time where he's not healed yet. He's not there yet. He's still in his ego. So this is not the definition I have for Queen of Cups, but in this case, I see her pouring out her cup. She's sitting in her emotions. She's sitting in the water, which means emotions, and she's pouring out her cup. So she's like, no, I'm done. I'm done. That's what I see in this picture. She's not happy. She's kind of sad. She's kind of just like, ugh, I'm done. And that's going to leave the masculine feeling left out in the cold. But this is a 5, and 5s do mean change. So the situation will change in the future. And it will get to the point where this masculine energy goes on this this journey of self-discovery here is what I feel like. That's not usually what I see with 10 of Wands usually, but in this picture, that's what I see. I see this guy, he's out, you know, on this path, on this journey, and maybe he's maturing, because in the beginning, he was on this path, and look at how young he was. And now he's on this path, and he's almost done with this path. And look how mature he is now. And he's got this weird crown on his head that's all lit up. So I feel like he's using his crown chakra and getting information from the divine. And yes, there's mountains all over the place. So that means challenges. But he's walking through them. And he's doing this work. So I feel like that's what's going to be happening in the future. This masculine's going to be doing this work. And it's 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands means that there might have felt like there was a lot of burdens, but the 10 of Wands is all about you're at the end of a cycle, so you can put those burdens down. So I feel like, you know, you guys are going to be coming to a place where you guys can put the burdens down. This masculine can put the burdens down because this masculine has done all this hard work and done all this shadow work on themselves. So like I said, this is kind of the twin flame storyline. So I'm sorry if some of these readings are kind of the same thing. They're different cards and there's different things that come out, especially in the extended, you know, a lot of different extra information comes out. So it is worth watching, but sometimes I do feel a little repetitive because it is kind of the same storyline, but that's the way it is. I mean, there is kind of a twin flame storyline going on here, especially for the general collective. I mean, and if it's, you know, the same story one day and it's for the general collective, I mean, it's not going to change much, you know, day to day, but I do still think it's worth watching day to day because there are extra little details that fall out. Plus it's confirmation. It's confirmation that you haven't changed the situation with your thoughts, because this is just reading the current energy. But after that, we had the sun. So it's like, once you go into this new cycle, you guys are going to have so much happiness, freedom. Normally for the sun, I don't see freedom, but in this case, for some reason, I felt the need to say that. So freedom, warmth, clarity, success, the sun. And the sun is a major arcana here. So that's kind of the bigger picture. Let's see what other major arcana is. The Emperor is a major kind of the star. So the fact that this is part of your destiny is part of the bigger picture. The Hanged Man, the fact that things were stalled, but now somebody's going to be seeing things in a new perspective and having a spiritual awakening, and that's going to be helping, you know, now they're going to be doing their shadow work, and they're going to be doing the work. And so this is what's going to lead to this sun. So the sun is this major arcana. The bigger picture is that it is going to end in this happiness. But when, I don't know yet. So I'm going to go into a bonus extended reading right now where we ask what's going to happen in the next 6 months to a year or sooner. So we can kind of decide, you know, is this happiness going to come in for whoever this is meant for in the next 6 months to a year or sooner. And by the way, the cards pop out, and what cards pop out, that's going to tell me how much shadow work needs to be done and kind of when this union might happen. So before I go down to the comment section and let me know if this resonates with you. Does this feel like this reading was for you? Feel it in your gut. When you are watching it, were you like, oh my God, she's talking to me, I know she is? Or were you like, I don't know, this doesn't sound like me? If it leaves you confused, it's not for you. But if you're just the whole time like, yeah, this is, you know, just feeling like I'm talking directly to you, then this is your sign. This is for you. But you have to use your intuition to know better. So if you have problems with that and you want a personal reading, you can get one on my website. The link is down below in the description box. It's www.bossasswitch1111.com. That's 4 ones. You can go on there and just check out all the different offerings. I have all kinds of different readings that I offer. But otherwise, if you want to learn more about this situation, you can go down to the description box below and it'll say, you know, to watch the bonus extended, click on this link. It'll take you over to my Patreon. And you'll notice it's only $5.55, and that's not just for this one reading. That's for all the readings, all the bonus extended readings I've done up until this point, and all the bonus extended readings I do going forward for whatever time period you pay for. If you want to sign up, you know, I think you have to sign up like monthly, but you can cancel at any time. So you don't have to sign up for monthly if you don't want to. Although I think it's worth it because it's only $5.55 and you get access to all my readings, and they're exclusive. This is exclusive content that only my Patreons can get. And it's so much extra details for every reading. We get signs, we get synchronicities that pop out. It gets it gets really fun in some of them. And a lot of them actually. You know, some of them are just like this where they're just kind of regular, but the majority of them is, since we're pulling more cards, we're getting so much more information, and, you know, that's when the synchronicities really start coming out. Spirit really does not disappoint. And that's when it's fun for me, because that's when it's proof to me that it's not just randomly popping out, that it is, you know, an intelligent response, intelligent information. So that's what makes me excited, because it's just proof of life after death. So that there's something more out there, that there are angels helping us. So yeah, if you want to go watch the extended, go down to the description box and click it. Before I go, if I can ask you to make sure you like the video. You know, it's free. It takes a second. It helps me grow my channel, and it will help me like pick up on your energy for future readings. So that's very helpful. And make sure you're subscribed to my YouTube and click the notification bell so that you know when I post new videos. That is really, really helpful for both of us. And also, if you can, share. And, you know, like I said, if you haven't left a comment yet, go down and leave a comment, because I really like to know when I'm making these videos and you put them out, you spend time doing them, you put them out. If nobody says anything, you kind of wonder, does anybody even like them? Do they resonate with them? So it's very helpful for me to know who this resonates with. And, you know, do you like the videos? So make sure you leave a comment. So I love just making new friends and, you know, just connecting with you guys. I mean, if I make the video and put it out and there's no connection, it just feels, I don't know, feels empty, I guess. So I love comments. Thank you so much. And I will see you in the extended. If you want to get more information, if you feel like this is for you and you want to know what's going to happen in the next 6 months to a year sooner, I might even pull some, I think this is going to be a twin flame reading. If I feel like it is, I'll pull some like twin flame messages, or maybe even if it's not, love messages, you know, little things they might be thinking or feeling. It just gets really fun and exciting. So I'll see you in the extended. Blessed be.